Just because we feel a certain way doesn't mean our feelings are always validated. And people have to get through their head. Because just because you feel disrespected doesn't mean what someone did was disrespectful. And a lot of it is usually because we see so much potential in people, we put expectations on them that they never agreed to. And that has nothing to do with them. That is a personal issue that you keep doing. So at first, right, this whole video was supposed to be a vlog. But I'm really sitting here right now thinking, bro, I may just upload this shit for Friday, right? And you still may be getting a vlog. But I was sitting here, right? And I was really just going, like, expectations are humanity's greatest downfall. Like, literally, our greatest downfall. And I look at almost so many different, I try to look at so many different perspectives. I'm a Libra, right? Libras can never, we're so indecisive because we always looking at someone else's perspective, right? It also goes into our people-pleasing habits. I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna be completely honest about it. However, I started looking at it, right? And I go, what if I just take all the expectations that I have on other people off? And so the past couple of weeks I've been doing that, right? No expectation, just vibes, right? I don't expect anything from you. I don't expect better from you, and I don't expect worse from you. I expect you to act the way that you're gonna act, and I'll roll with the punches. If I don't like the way you act, I just create distance. I don't gotta stress myself out or want you to act it right. And so I'm looking at expectations. I'm like, damn, what makes us put expectations on people? And it clicked. Most of the potential you usually see in other people is just potential you seen in yourself. But because you refusing to actually act on those things, you putting these crazy expectations on other people, and you putting all this potential on other people, and you not really even get to know the person. Did I eat or did I eat? I ate today. Trust me, I ate. And I went, damn. And so I started looking, right, at all the times that I saw potential in other people rather than just seeing potential in myself. And I subconsciously put expectations on people. And then I looked at how many times I have actually succeeded those expectations myself, and it's been 0. Damn. And I went, damn, okay. I see what we're doing. I see the open our minds that we're doing, right? And so then I started thinking again, right? Because I be thinking, right? If we stop putting expectations on people and we stop looking at the potential of people and just loving and accepting them as they are, and be willing to compromise and be willing to grow with people, we would have such a better community. We would have such a better community, low key, because then no one would feel pressured to be accepted. No one would feel like bad because they're different, there wouldn't be as many societal statuses and stuff if we just stopped expecting shit from people and started loving and accepting them as they come. And that's such a dystopian, utopian, whatever you want to call it, way of thinking. And the reason I'm saying that is because not everyone not going to put expectations on people. You still going to expect things from your mama and dad. You're still going to expect things from your partner. But the thing that makes me really sit with myself right now and go, we shouldn't be doing that as people, is because we don't even reach our own expectations 99.9% of the time. And if you do, you different. So congratulations, built different like a brick, bitch. But say we gotta take accountability as well. No offense, seeing potential in other people is a lack of seeing your own self-worth. No, true. Because seeing someone else's potential is just seeing the potential you have inside of yourself, right? I'm not the best singer, but I can bust a little tune, right? I have other people who sing good, who tell me that I can sing. Baby, I know some of y'all, I don't got as much potential as you do for when it comes to singing. I know I got potential because I got a stage presence, a performance presence, right? I be loving to perform. That don't mean I can sing the best. I don't sing bad, but I don't sing the best, right? I even notice that about myself, because I be telling people they sing good, and sometimes they sing good and sometimes they don't. And I went, damn, maybe I'm just seeing my own potential in other people. And a lot of times, yeah, it's 100% correct. And the other part of it is because I don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings. because I have this expectation, because a lot of people believe I'm a very empathetic person. And I'm not going to deny and say I'm not empathetic, because I've also been doing some shadow work on that. And I've noticed I've closed myself off to being too empathetic to people because people abuse it. It's actually my character flaw, but we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to go back to what we was talking about. Actually, we can get into that, but like, let's get into that in a second, right? And I was looking at it and going, damn, I'm not even being myself, because people see me this way and I'm trying to hold up that expectation because everyone sees that potential. I'm naturally a very empathetic person. Don't get me wrong. I'm also naturally a person gonna call you out for your bullshit. There's certain things I feel like in life you don't deserve my fucking empathy for. If you putting yourself in the same fucking situations you don't deserve my empathy for. I have this one friend, right? Piss me off. I accept them and I love them for how they come, but I won't listen to their bullshit. They be trying to tell me once a week this crazy shit happened, to the point that I'm like, leave me alone. And not even in a bad way, but in a genuine leave me alone type of way, because it's like, you be on bullshit. You be putting yourself in harm's way so you have something to complain about afterwards. You don't deserve my empathy at that point, right? And people be thinking, I'm just this empathetic being. I'm going to just keep handing out this empathy, right? Because people have that expectation of me, because people believe I'm an empathetic person, because they see that potential of me being empathetic. I'm a very therapist-like friend, right? I make people think. I make people sit down, right? I get to the emotional side of it and I get it out of people fast. I'm like, y'all seen Lucifer? I'm literally like Lucifer. People be telling me their deepest, darkest desires for no reason. And I just be listening. I'll just be hearing, you know. And it's not like I never use it against anyone or yada, yada, yada. But it's my little superpower, right? People tell me shit for no reason. And it's just like, okay, that's my little superpower. That's my little gift, right? It's not because I'm an empathetic person, though. A lot of times I really don't be understanding where you niggas be coming from. I'm going to blur out that word. But I mean that shit from the bottom of my soul. I really do. Because sometimes people be coming to me on some stuff, and I think they expect me to be empathetic. So I hit them with that, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But I really not be understanding. They be telling me the full story, and it's like, I really want to be like, so are you going to take accountability? Because it sounds like you put yourself in that situation. But I be fake. And I looked at it earlier, and I was like, I need to stop being so like fake to people, because like that shit not slay, right? That shit not cool. But then I had to look at it and go, I have to stop trying to live up to the expectations of other people. I was just talking to someone yesterday about how I'm not a very empathetic being, right? And then they try to convince me I was wrong. And I'm the whole time going, I promise you, I am not as empathetic as people say I am. I'm very empathetic being. Don't get me wrong. I understand. I feel other people's pain, like on a personal level, but I don't feel it for longer than 5 seconds, because that's not mine to hold. That is why I'm not a very empathetic person, because I refuse to hold on to that pain. There's times where I have hurt people, and I completely validate that I hurt you, but that's not my pain to hold on to. That's not my hurt to hold on to. All I can do is apologize and change my actions. Anything after that, whatever you want to do with all those emotions, are completely up to you. That shit got nothing to do with me. That shit got nothing to do with me. That is not me invalidating someone else's emotional experience. That's me validating my own. Sometimes people say you hurt them, and it be shit that you, in your head, not even that deep, right? Because everyone got a different life experience. Everyone come from something different, right? So there's sometimes times where my friends come to me about shit that I'm like, dude, this is a fucking do you know what I'm dealing with? Like, shit could be so much. Why are you coming to me and expressing this shit to me? Because I'm gonna be honest too, that's my character flaw. I don't tell people when I'm going through shit, right? I don't tell people when I need help or when I'm hurt. I take that shit and I deal with it, because everyone goes through shit. Why would I bother you with my burdens knowing that I'm gonna get through it anyways, right? And I understand sometimes people need people to talk to. I never said that we don't need people to talk to, but it's just, no offense, too many people just be trying to hold on to pain. Some of y'all really just be trying to hold on to that pain and try to hold on to that hurt. So then you keep repeatedly putting yourself in the same situation. No offense. And then you be going, I didn't know it was the same situation. Bitch, if it felt familiar, it was probably the same situation, because you are familiar to chaos. Sorry, my fault. It feel familiar and like home, but remember what your home looked like. Like, I hate it when someone's like, you remind me of home, but then they've told you about their home and they were neglected or they was abused or there was this or there was that. And so now I got to look at, damn, what am I not doing? And a lot of times it really got nothing to do with me. It'd be the other person overextended himself or yada, 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 right? Not speaking up, not placing boundaries, yada, yada, yada. But then we take that shit so personal. If this group chat blowing up my phone so much, damn, about to put that shit on mute. Not really, I love my friends, but, and it'd be like, see, like, I could take that shit personal. These notifications, I get easily distracted, right? I can't blame any of my friends for texting the group chat, knowing I get easily distracted, right? They all know I'm filming and I'm editing, right? But they still blowing up the group chat because they want to talk to each other. I could take that shit personal and I could go into the group chat and I could be like, what's up? Y'all shut the hell up. Stop blowing up my phone. I could have just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Why would, they all know I'm filming, right? But why would I put the expectation on them that they're gonna, you know, not do certain shit, knowing that there's steps I could, see, this why this shit pissed me off, really, because when I really start thinking about this shit, and when I really start thinking about stuff, it really put two and two together in my head. So basically what I'm saying is stop putting expectations on people. Stop putting your burdens on other people. You know, you may see the potential of this person could be a great person. Are you being a great person? No offense. You may see the potential of, like, you know, this person really good at this. Maybe you're also really good at that. You know, no offense. You can't see shit in other people that's not already internally in yourself. And that's something I love. Shout out to X, my business partner, Carvel. But he be saying that stuff often. He be telling me, like, he knows I'm a great networker. He knows I'm a great connector because he has that power internally himself, right? Because he is so tapped into his ability to see his own potential, he's able to see it in me, but he knows that it's an eternal thing that he's seeing. And he knows that it's something that, while I'm not the best at it, it's something I can work on with the correct guidance, right? We don't want to be guiding people. We just want to be telling them the potential they have because we be seeing it ourselves, but we be too scared to be acting on it. Carvel, he not scared to act on it. He act on it. But he knows that, like, it works for him. It may work for somebody else better. And that's why he see that potential in me and he see that potential in other people. But he don't put an expectation on me ever, right? Of I got to do it this way. This got to look like this. Or this got to look like that, right? He sees the potential of, like, I know you got the ability to do this. Let's grow it and see what could possibly happen, right? Let's take those steps. But also don't got to hold your hand for any of that shit, right? We can point out the potential we see in other people. We can't fall in love with it, though. Because sometimes that potential, you know, it's just you neglecting that potential internally. And you're supposed to be falling in love with yourself. And people don't really be falling in love with themselves. That's why I'm very weird about the compliments I give out. I don't give out a lot of compliments to people. Because a lot of times I really just be noticing I'm seeing this in myself. And I'm hoping I'm going to see it in you, too. I know you got the potential to show me you could do it, but I never know. So I'm words of affirmations and gift giving is my love language. But the way that I express certain words, the way I talk is different. I don't say shit I don't mean, right? I don't feel. And so if I'm going, I see this potential in you, which are words I rarely say. I very rarely say. I very rarely tell people I see this in you, ever, because but whenever I do, it is for a purpose. It's for a reason, right? But that's kind of why you just shouldn't put expectations on people. And you shouldn't be looking at potential. Truthfully, most people don't need to be falling in love with potential. Most people don't need to be looking at potential at all. Honestly, if you're watching this video, just accept people how they come. Stop trying to change people. Stop trying to change yourself. Be you and allow other people to be them. And if you don't agree with the way they being them, that's not a them problem. No offense. No offense. I said what I said. So, like, another example I'll give to that, right? me and someone else was talking about selfish behaviors last night, right? Because sometimes people so selfless, they're so selfish, right? If I was saying like, and we was comparing lack mindset and abundant mindset, right? So we was comparing two different people, right? Say these two people haven't ate all day, right? And you walk by, but you see one of them got like this carton of berries, correct? And they eating those berries, right? If you in a lack mindset, you're naturally not going to be sharing those berries with the other person who's also hungry. You don't know if that person hadn't ate the day before. You don't know if that other person, you know, yada, yada, yada. You don't know the situation, right? But say they're not sharing the berries with someone else, right? From an outsider perspective, I can't be mad at dude not sharing the berries. What if this dude hasn't eaten 4 days and the dude ate the day before? You know? What if, say they never met, right? Say he already offered him some berries and he said no. Maybe that other person can't accept help from other people. You know what I mean? There's so many different perspectives you could get. As an outsider looking in, I can't judge you. I can't put any expectations on you. I can't see certain potentials in you. Why? Let me clear my eyes to say this correctly, because that would be stupid of me. Why? Why would I? I don't know the story between these two dudes. What if they made an agreement that one of them was going to eat half the berries and when they was done, they was going to give the other berries? You never know. You never know. So then take that as potential and expectations, right? You see the potential. This person got so many berries, right? You expect them to give some of the berries to the other person, right? Because you assume the other person was hungry. What if the other person is allergic to berries? There's so many different possibilities. That's why I'm saying when you look at someone and you see the potential in them, you can't put any expectations on, because there's so many different possibilities. What if you see the potential in, you know, your friend and you could be a great actor, and your friend like, yeah, I probably could be a great actor, but that shit don't make me happy. And then you go, fine then, fine. I don't even want to be around you because you don't want to be an actor. Like, you get that choice. That don't make no sense. I really think people should start putting 2 and 2 together. Really, y'all should. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna end the video here because I didn't even plan to be posting this one. I plan to be posting my vlog, but I'm gonna post this one because I'm low-key feeling it so much more. Low-key feeling it so much more.